Hi everyone and welcome to this Phility video. So I know it's coming out really late. I'm literally recording this on Sunday at 8:30. So yeah. I'm gonna be using the mug that Equal got me for the Christmas exchange. So if you wanna go see that video, it'll be linked down below. But today our tea will be some squirt. So let the inaugural tea starting ceremony begin. So I hope you like the background. It's Christmassy because I'm in front of the Christmas tree. So this story was when I was about 9 years old. And it was at the state fair when I know what Vanessa's already writing down in the comments, but what? When Vanessa lost me at the state fair.
I did not lose you. You walked off and I couldn't find you. Thank you.
What happened was, it was me, my mom, and my sister. Now, at this point, my mom's phone was acting kind of funky. It would die all the time. And so, I thought that my mom left her phone in the car. And I really didn't have anyone else's number memorized. That was a mistake of mine. And we were all at the Midway. The Midway was a place where there's a bunch of games and rides, and I really wanted to go on this one slide. It was a big rainbow slide where you had a potato sack. I know, very strange that the ride had a damn potato sack going on a slide, but you know what? We live in Iowa, so. And you just went down it and you went super fast, and it was supposed to be super fun. So because I wanted to go on this ride, my mom and dad decided to have Vanessa take me on it. So we walked over to the slide. I went by myself. So I went to go give the guy the ticket, and I took my little potato sack and I walked up all the stairs. So I walked up the stairs and I went down the slide, and it was so fun and so exciting, and that fun and excitement ended. So after I got off the slide, I could no longer find Vanessa. And I'm like, where did Vanessa go? So I went around and I was looking for a little bit and I couldn't find her. And according to Vanessa, she said that she was distracted by another game, like one of the water games. So she said that she went on the other side to go look at it, and when
AKA the truth.
The what?
The truth.
Whatever. And so she said that by the time she came back that I was already gone. So after I was looking for her, I couldn't find her, and then I saw a man in a golf cart. And I knew that that person was someone I could trust, because that would be a worker. So I walked up to him and I'm like, hey, listen, I'm lost. And I can't find my mom and dad. And then he's like, okay, that's fine, come with me. So I went in his little golf cart and we went all the way up to the front. Now he took me to this very, very small building. It seemed like it only had 2 rooms. One was like a small office, and the other part was like a little play area with a bunch of toys. And there's also other children in there. So like, okay, at least I'm not the only one that freaking got lost. So I went into the office for a bit. They asked me what my name is, my first and last name, my address, and the phone numbers I know. I only knew my mom's number and the house phone number. I gave them the home phone number, and I gave them my mom's cell number, but I told them, don't call my mom's cell phone number because it's probably not working because we left it inside the car. They decided to try the home phone. Maybe they went home without me. I don't know why. But we tried the home phone. No one answered, so at least we knew that no one was home. They decided to go on the intercom system and be like, hey, can Joseph's parents come and pick him up at the Child Lost and Found Center? You know, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. And I asked them, oh, like, does this go around all the fair? And they said, yep, it's very loud, and so everyone can hear it. The only places where you might not hear it is inside some of the buildings and in the Midway. So they called my name on the intercom for a few times. No one was coming. So they had me wait with the other children and play in the playroom. You know, I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, hopefully my mom and dad hear the announcements. You know, by some grace of God miracle, they would. I know they didn't have too many, like, games or whatever. They only had a few board games and stuff. And I don't remember exactly how, like, what they had. But I was just sitting there and playing with a few children. And I noticed that a lot of children would come in, they would be there for about no more than 10 minutes, and then their parents would come pick them up. And I was there for literally like 7 different children came in, and their parents all came and found them because they memorized their parents' number, and I unfortunately only memorized my mom's number and not my dad's number. We tried the home phone again, and again, no one answered. And like, I started crying because like, I don't know what they were gonna do with me. In my little 9-year-old mind, they forgot about me. They like couldn't find me, because our state fair is pretty huge. Like, we live in the middle of nowhere exactly, but our fair is like a really good poppin' fair. Like, a lot of people come to see our fair. There would be no way, if they couldn't hear those announcements, there would be no way they knew where I was at. They didn't think I was the type of kid that was smart enough to go to a person and actually have them take me to the lost and found. So I finally, for some reason, told them, you can try my mom's number. She's probably not gonna pick up because the whole cell phone thing not working. My mom picked up her phone. So the person's like,
Hi, I'm Anna from Lost Children of the Iowa State Fair. We're here with Joseph and he's lost. If you could please come and pick him up, that'd be great. We're located in the front, next to the corn building.
so I didn't hear what mom said, but I was so happy. I'm like, oh my god, my mom! I'm no longer a lost boy from Neverland. The person, it was just me left there. Like, there's no other children being lost that day for some reason. They told me to look out for her, and I was looking, didn't see her, and finally see my mom, and I just wanted to cry so much. So I literally dropped my water on the floor, and I started running to my mom, and I hugged her, and I was so happy to see her, and we had to go inside to do paperwork. So basically what the people had to do is that they had to take a picture of me and my mom, and they had to have my mom's number, my dad's number, and my house number all on file, and my address on file. And this entire time I was like, why were you crying? Like, you knew we weren't gonna leave you. Like, my mom, oh my goodness, she didn't give a F. Like, I was crying, and she's like, Joseph, would I really freaking leave you here? Like, I wouldn't leave you here, you know. At least I was found. So yeah, for like literally the rest of the summer, which was only like about 2 or 3 weeks, I was connected to my mom's hip. I did not want her to go anywhere without me. In the grocery store, I would literally have to follow her around the entire time. And it even got to a point where like the school year started and my mom had to get me a cell phone because I just didn't want to not be around her. Yeah, that's a story about how I got my first cell phone. But no, literally, that is the reason why I got my first cell phone. And because Vanessa lost me at the state fair, and I freaked out. I got lost. I was connected to my mom's hip for 3 weeks, so my mom was sick and tired of me, and so she decided to get me a little flip phone. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this story. It was the very last spill the tea of this year. I don't know how many more spill the teas I'm gonna be having because I don't have that many stories. I only have about like 4 stories left, and they're not even that good stories. So I don't know. Spill the teas might become more of a special video instead of a monthly video. Anyway, my tea went all the way down to here. So I'll be honest, it's not a bad story for being the very last of the tea for this year. The moral of the story is, don't trust your Vanessa with your children. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please remember to leave a like, and I'll talk to you all again next time. Love you.